New at 4:30, Massachusetts lawmakers could soon pass legislation criminalizing a form of harassment. It's known as revenge porn. That's the sharing of explicit images of someone without their consent.
And the Commonwealth is one of only 2 states in the country that don't have a law like that on the books. Our NBC 10's Bianca Beltran joining us live in Abington with the latest on this effort. Bianca, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. And today I spoke with a forensic interviewer for a local law enforcement agency who told me that they often hear reports of this type of harassment, but sadly, police and prosecutors have to tell victims and survivors of this type of abuse that there's not much that they can do under current state law. Now, a bill targeting this type of harassment passed unanimously in the House, and now it goes to the Senate for a vote. Sharing or posting nude or sexual images of someone without consent is a violation of trust and privacy, but under current Massachusetts law, it is not a crime.
And it's a huge thing that survivors have not been able to seek any form of protection in Massachusetts because currently we are one of 2 states without any protection for survivors of image-based sexual assault, or what's commonly referred to as revenge porn.
Nithya Badranath is Associate Director of Policy and Advocacy at Jane Doe, Inc. She says that helplessness adds to the hurt caused by this act.
Really, at the foundation of it, it is power and control and exerting power and control over a victim or survivor, which is sharing someone's images without their consent, taking photos without consent. All of that is a form of sexual assault.
A bill passed unanimously by the state's House of Representatives Wednesday could punish this crime with up to 2.5 years in prison or fine up to $10,000.
This would define revenge porn as a criminal harassment.
State Representative Tram Nguyen supported this legislation that would also create an educational diversion program for underage youth about sexting or sharing explicit images.
We want to educate young people on what does it mean for you to use certain images that your friends, your classmates, and others who are in your circles share with you, and the harm that could cause to others, not only to them, but to yourself as well as someone who has to live with that for the rest of your life.
Now, this bill would also expand the legal definition of abuse under state law to include coercive control. Now, that is a type of a pattern of behavior that intends to control someone through intimidation, through threats, or other emotional and psychological harassment. Now, coming up at 6, we'll have more on this story. We'll hear from a survivor of revenge porn here in Abington who shared his story and testified in support of this legislation. Reporting live in Abington, I'm Bianca Beltran, NBC 10 Boston.